Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a wealthy merchant with three daughters. The youngest, Belle, was known for her beauty and kind heart. Unlike her two older sisters, who were vain and selfish, Belle found joy in reading and caring for her family. She dreamed of adventure, but also valued love and kindness above wealth or appearance. One day, the merchant lost his fortune after his ships were caught in a storm. The family was forced to leave the lavish home and move to a small cottage in the countryside. Belle's sister complained constantly, but Belle remained hopeful, helping her father and making the best of their situation. After some time, the merchant received word that one of his lost ships had arrived safely, and he set off to reclaim his goods. Before leaving, he asked his daughters what they would like as a gift when he returned. The two older sisters asked for expensive clothes and jewelry, but Belle asked for only one thing, a single rose. On his way home, the merchant was caught in a terrible storm and became lost in a dark forest. Through the swirling snow, he saw a grand castle in the distance. Seeking shelter, he entered the castle, where he found a warm fire, a feast laid out on the table, and an empty but grand hall. The merchant ate and rested, though he saw no one. Before leaving, he spotted a beautiful rose garden and plucked a single rose for Belle. Suddenly, a terrifying beast appeared, furious at the merchant for stealing from him. The beast told the merchant he must either stay forever as punishment or send one of his daughters in his place. The merchant returned home heartbroken, telling his daughters the tragic tale. Belle, feeling responsible for her father's fate, insisted on taking his place. Though her father protested, Belle was determined to save him and set off to the beast's castle. When Belle arrived, she was surprised to find the beast gentle, though still fearsome in appearance. Instead of locking her away, the beast gave her a beautiful room and everything she could ever want. Belle missed her family, but the beast treated her with kindness and allowed her freedom within the castle. Each evening, they dined together, and the beast would ask Belle about her day and listen to her stories. And though the beast asked her every night, "Will you marry me?" Belle kindly refused, not yet ready to love him. As time passed, Belle began to see beyond the beast's frightening exterior. She discovered he had a kind and gentle heart. They spent days together in the grand library, where Belle would read stories to the beast. He showed her the enchanted gardens full of flowers that bloom all year round and fountains sprinkled with magic. Slowly, Belle's fear of the beast melted away, and they became friends. She could sense a deep sadness within him, but did not know why. Despite her growing fondness for the beast, she still thought of him as a friend and was not yet ready to accept his proposal. One day, Belle saw in the magic mirror the beast had given her that her father had fallen ill from worry and grief. Distraught, Belle asked the beast if she could return home to care for him. The beast, though sad to see her leave, agreed, but he made her promise to return in a week, warning her that his heart could not bear to lose her. Belle returned to her family, and her father's spirits lifted as soon as he saw her. Her jealous sisters, however, were envious of the fine clothes and gifts Belle brought him from the castle and plotted to keep her home longer, hoping the beast would grow angry and punish her. Belle too enjoyed being with her family, and the days passed quickly. But after 10 days, she dreamed of the beast lying in the castle gardens, weak and dying. She realized that her absence had caused him great pain, and she immediately returned to the castle, fearing the worst. When Belle arrived, she found the beast collapsed in the garden, barely breathing. She knelt beside him, tears streaming down her face. "Please don't leave me," she whispered. "I love you." At that moment, a bright light surrounded the beast. Belle watched in astonishment as his beastly form melted away, revealing a handsome prince. The prince explained that he had been cursed by an enchantress long ago for his selfishness. The curse could only be broken when someone loved him despite his appearance. Belle's love had freed him from the spell. The prince and Belle returned to the castle where the magic lifted, restoring its former beauty and grandeur. The prince asked Belle once again if she would marry him, and this time she happily agreed. Belle's father was invited to live with them in the castle, and Belle's sisters, having seen the error of their ways, were forgiven. And so, Belle and the prince were married in a grand celebration and lived happily ever after. Belle had found the adventure she always dreamed of, but more importantly, she had found love by looking past appearances to the heart within. And so, Belle learned that true beauty lies within, and love is not about appearance, but the goodness of the heart. What is true beauty to you?